I'm back from sunny Anglesey and raring to go with some makes and plans. So if you want to plan along with me, stick around for the ride. Hi there, I'm Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've recently subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. You helped me to get over that 2000 mark, and at the end of this vlog, I'll be talking about my giveaway that I'm going to be organising this week for everybody who comments on this vlog. So, where have I been? Well, last Monday wasn't even a 2-minute vlog, was it? But it was the reveal of the Pogo Knit prize winners. And if you want to find out who they were, I will bob the link to it in the details below. But we're back to normal now. Well, whatever normal is in my life. I'm back home from Anglesey. I had an amazing week with the lovely Sam Seeping Girly Creates, and we got on brilliantly. You never know, do you? You get on with somebody online, but in real life it can be totally different. We have met up once before in Birmingham for a short break, but we went down to Anglesey. I was there for over a week and Sam came down for 5 days. So yeah, it was a good test of our friendship. There were no arguments. We helped each other with our sewing, and I think because we have a common interest, it makes the friendship all the better. So thanks for coming down, Sam. I had a blast, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the vlog. But this is my Monday makes and plans. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about what I actually made in Anglesey. Now, I did do quite a lot of sewing, but the majority of it I can't share with you yet because it's all secret squirrel stuff. So it's going to look like I haven't made very much, but I will run through what I did make. Now, I took quite a few projects with me. I was being very ambitious, so let's run through, if I can remember, what I took with me. I took the bell dress that I finished. Can't show you that because we're doing that as a bell dress 2 ways vlog with Sam. I also took the Lisa blouse that I'm doing as a vlog for Sew Me Sunshine. Almost got that finished, just the collar and the buttons to sort out, and then that's done. Just got to write the blog to go with it. I also took some terry fabrics to make a pattern do a sew along with Sam on a DP pattern company I've never heard of before, and we made a batwing sweatshirt together. Can't show you that, but I finished that. So I finished 2 things, the bell dress and the sweatshirt, not bad. So this is the Eclipse romper from Maison Fauve, and it's also a dress. Now, I'm not sure you can see, but it's got pleat details there. 3 horizontal buttons that come down here. And short pockets. Now, on the pattern, I'll show the pattern details here. It's got turned up cuffs on the shorts, and I can't decide whether to leave them a little bit longer, being a lady of a certain age. So let me know, should I do the short turn up cuffs, or should I do them, they're just above the knee, and I think with just a small hem on, they might be more suitable for a lady who's pushing 60. Let me know, but I'm loving it. The only thing I didn't get done, apart from the hems because I can't decide, is it needs an invisible zip putting in the back, and I wasn't chickening out on it, I just didn't take it with me. So that's going to get finished this week, and then hopefully I'll get some pics up on Instagram. So yeah, that, absolutely loving it. gorgeous fabric that Sam and I both got in Birmingham. She made the sew over ultimate trousers in it, and I wanted to make this jumpsuit. She's not seen this because I made it after she left. But yeah, not bad. In fact, I am seriously thinking it's shorts or a dress, a play suit or a dress, and I'm thinking I'm going to lengthen the leg length and make myself a jumpsuit in it as well, maybe with like crops. Food for thought there, because I like to get bang for my buck with my patterns, don't I? So off you go, Rita. So what didn't I finish? So what didn't I get finished? Um, just two things, which isn't too bad. The first one, I've taken a catch-all caddy to finish off. All the quilting's done. Just need to do the construction and the binding on that. Ran out of time. And the other thing that I took with me was the chalk and notch fringe dress. Now, I have made this before. I looked, it was back in 2021. Wow, that's a while back, isn't it? But it's all put out in this abstract bird fabric. And I'm hoping that I might get that whizzed up this week. So that's in my plans for this week. So let's talk plans. Apart from the chalk and notch dress, I want to get the Eclipse play suit finished, and I want to get my laser blouse finished and the blog written up, and then I can get that sent off to Sew Me Sunshine and it's not pecking at my head anymore. Yeah, so that's the plans this week. Doable? Possibly, because I've got a fairly quiet week. Just got a hair appointment and a nail appointment. That's it. No other plans other than getting my arse down to the gym. So yeah, what takes priority? Sewing or the gym? Sewing every time. But I've got to try and get myself fit. I felt so unfit when I was away. Walking the dogs, losing my breath. Not good. So I need to get back into it. And I do enjoy it when I'm there. So that's definitely high in my plans, as well as some sewing. While I was away, I got some parcels delivered. I know, but some of them are gifts. That's the caveat. So, shall I show you? I mean, I bought a shed load of fabric at Abercarn's and then I had more waiting for me when I get home. Is there any hope for me at all? But do you know what? Life's too short to be worrying about how much fabric you've got and you've not got in your stash. Shall I show you what parcels were delivered? Go on. The first parcel was from Legend Textiles. I've been watching all the vloggers, well not all of them, a lot of vloggers, ordering from Legend and decided that I was going to bite the bullet. And I have. The first fabric I bought, now you're going to think, oh, that's not very bright, it's not Christine. But I do sometimes like neutrals. And this, I think, looks quite nice. It's a cotton linen with a cream stripe through it. Now, I wasn't sure how thick this was going to be, but it is opaque, nice and lightweight and floaty, not stiff like some linens can be. I hate that. I've got a pair of Closet Core Mitchells that I made in some ochre linen, and they're stiff as a board. Never wear them, they're so uncomfortable, but this is going to be lovely in the summer. And I got 3 meters of that, so it's going to be a jumpsuit. And it's probably going to be this McCall's jumpsuit with the tie waist that I've had It's in my I've not made drawer, so I'm thinking that fabric in that jumpsuit might work quite well for the summer. The second fabric I got from Legend, I was a bit disappointed, if I'm honest, when I opened the parcel. Not because of the quality of the fabric, just because of the colour and it not being what I thought it was going to be more green. It did say it was blue in the details, but the picture, the image looked more greeny, so I thought, they're not being very accurate with their description. But yes, they were. It was the image, and it's this blue colour. It's not a colour I would normally choose. Don't really like it next to my face. But what I thought I could do is these super duper Mimi G style wide leg trousers. Ponte is recommended for them, and they've got press studs or button detail up the front, or you can just have it as slits, or you can just have them as normal ones. I like all these buttons. Yeah, so I'm thinking of making a pair of those. That'd be a bit bright, but with a cream or a white top, might get away with it in the summer. Let me know what you think. So that's the Ponte that I got. And then I got some plain viscose linen. And I am made up with this. Can't remember how much it was, but cheap as chips, not more than £6 a metre. It's in this beautiful turquoise. Now this is more the colour that I like. Turquoisey green. And can't decide what to make with it, if I'm honest. I've got 3 metres of it, so I've got a huge pile of this stuff. Quite fancy a jacket and some trousers in linen for the summer. You know, an unlined jacket, and I might use it for my So Frugal plans. Watch this space. So they're the Legend purchases. The next little purchase was from Guthrie and Ghani. So I got 2 fabrics from Guthrie and Ghani. I know, very restrained for me. And the first one is this beautiful viscose. Oh, it's a beautiful cotton lawn, and it's a lovely floaty cotton lawn as well. So this is going to be the bell dress. This is the fabric. I did the toile while I was down in Anglesey, and I will be tweaking it and making it in this for my cruise that I go on in June. Now, I was struggling, if I'm honest, to find some fabric that would work for me, that incorporated red. Now, this has got red and pink and blue in, and white or cream background. Busy pattern, but absolutely love it. And the reason I wanted something with red in is because when we're on our cruise, they do a Scarlet Night. We're going on Virgin Voyages, and they do a Scarlet Night where you don't have to, but they quite like you to wear something red. So this is going to be my Scarlet Night dress. What do you think? Loving that. So that was my excuse for buying that fabric. Now, little caveat, I got mine from Guthrie and Ghani. I think I paid £13.50 a metre. If you want to save yourself a little bit of money, I do know that Gemini Stitches has got it on hers for £12 or £12.50 a metre. So slightly cheaper. But I'm okay because there was another fabric that I wanted to buy from Guthrie's as well, so it made sense to get it all from one place on the postage. And it's this. It's a cream eyelet viscose. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's lovely and drapey. If this was a cotton, it'd be quite stiff, but because it's a viscose, it is a little bit stiffer than a normal viscose because of the embroidery around the eyelet holes, but it's nice. Now you might think, God, Christine, you're getting risky. And you'd be right. But I've got plans to make a beach throw kind of dress in it. It's from Maison Fauve and it's their Byzance dress and top. There's an image of it. And I'm going to make it probably just above the knee in this to wear. I get away with it just during the day. We'll see. The plan is it's going to be like a pool or beach throw on. And I love the V-neck and the pleat details and the V-neck and the pleat details at the back. But I couldn't wear that as a dress with that deep V at the back because the boobs wouldn't let me. You can do it without the V. And when I've made the beach one, I might be tempted to make one without the V. Ooh, maybe in that turquoise green linen. There's an idea. But the first version is going to be in this. Love it. So I've nearly done with my little parcels that I've opened. I've just got a couple of more confessions to make. First one is this beautiful, it's not sage green, is it? What do you call it? Summer green. This beautiful spring green quilted double gauze fabric. And I got this from Fabric Godmother. Not bought anything from them for a while. It's a beautiful colour. And I want to make this Simplicity Mimi G pattern. It's like a long line bomber jacket. And I'll turn it around so you can see the line drawings. It has like a little, don't know what you call it, what do you call that on the back? Want to call it a belt, back belt? There'll be a really good name for it, let me know. But it's got that detail on. It's a longer line. And I think it'll look really nice in this fabric. Now, this fabric was an absolute bargain. It's got one or two little holes in it, all in one place, about 20 centimetres down. So I'm just going to do a bit of pattern Tetris. I think I've got 1.8 metres, so I've got more than enough to make that jacket. And I got it half price. So instead of this fabric, I think it should have been £48, so I got it for £22. I just couldn't not buy it, could I? Snaffled that one up. And it also means I'm using another one of my unused patterns. So, job's a good one. The last thing that came in the post, I've saved the best till last. Now, I was going to save this to unbox, but I couldn't. I've no willpower, and I've opened it. So we'll just put the box down there. Now, when I did the pogo knit party, the lovely Tuesday's Child donated a £15 gift voucher as a prize. And I've not really been on their site, so I thought better have a look if they'd given a prize. Oh, I think the reason I've not been on is because they do mainly quilting, but they have a lot of canvases and strapping for bag making. And I was getting a bit FOMO with the noodle head crescent tote that everybody's been making. And I also love the oxbow tote pattern that they brought out. Perfect large weekend away bag. So I thought, I want to make one of those. So I was chit-chatting to the lovely Lisbeth, and she kindly offered to send me some fabric to make the crescent tote with and the pattern in exchange for a blog. And I went, oh, absolutely. I've been desperate to make that bag for ages. So shall I show you the fabric that she sent me? Because I love it to bits. Excuse the rustling in the box. So this is the fabric that she sent me for the crescent tote. That poppy pink is beautiful. So this is the canvas for the outside. Next to my face, not on the handbag there, am I? But it's good. The colours are going to go with a lot of the clothes. A lot of the colours I choose in my clothing fabrics, and for summer, I think it's going to make a stunning tote. I'll put a picture of the crescent tote there, and you can imagine this fabric made up in it. So she sent me the canvas and some cute fabric for the lining. Look at this cotton with taupe. Put it the right way up, Christine. With pink and cream and ochre brown toadstools all over it on a cream background. So that is going to be the outside, and that's going to be the lining. How fab is that going to look? It is going to get used loads, that bag, in the summer. And I can't wait. And I can't wait to make stars on it. And she sent me the strapping as well in a plain cream. So that's going to go perfect with that. So I am going to do a sew along for the crescent tote. Not a sew along because Noodlehead do their own and they do them so well. But I'm going to do come sew with me kind of vlog where I do so much and then I stop and I tell you how I found it and what I've done to overcome any problems that I've encountered. But I will be following the sew along, so I can't see there being too many issues. And then I got the bug for bags because I also want to make the Noodlehead Oxbow weekend bag that everybody's been buying kits for. I didn't like the fabrics that were left in the kits, I'll be honest, but Tuesday's Child came up trumps because they had this beautiful floral fabric. Now, I know it's not bright pink or, bright summer colours, but I thought if I do it in this, it's floral for summer and it's subdued enough to wear. It's subdued enough to use in the winter as well. It doesn't look like I've got my beach bag with me. I wanted an all year round weekend tote. So that's going to be the main fabric. And then the Oxbow has a pocket on the front. So I'm doing the pocket in this canvas fabric. These are both Cloud 9 fabrics, by the way. So the main body's going to be the floral, the pocket's going to be in that. Then at Abercarn's, because I called back yesterday on my way home, just had some quick lunch. It was chaos because it was Mother's Day. Thought, oh, just nip in the cafe and have a quick sandwich. Oh my God, they were all there having afternoon tea. I wasn't wired up, was I? Managed to get a panini and a latte. In and out in about half an hour, so not too bad. So yeah, I didn't get any fabric for the linings. Thought, oh, I've got loads of cottons, but I couldn't find any that I liked. And when I was there, I found this. I wanted a pop of colour in the lining so that when you open it, it made you smile. And look at that. It's got some dark brown in it to go with. Well, it doesn't really go with, does it? It's a contrast. But I think that as the lining in my Oxbow. And that's the pocket. It's going to be great. And I got the strapping as well from Tuesday's Child because it was really reasonable. I had a look at the strapping at Abercorn's and it was a bit more expensive, like twice the price. So if you're looking for nice bag strapping, get to Tuesday's Child. So I've got the navy with the brown striping, and I think that's going to look really smart. I keep grabbing this fabric, don't I? But that's going to look really smart as the bag strapping on my Oxbow tote weekend bag. So thank you for sending me this. I can't wait to make the crescent tote. And when I've made that and I've done the vlog, then I'll move on to my weekend tote that I'm going to make for myself. Well, this is for me as well, really, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely, my colours. Thank you ever so much. That is going to get made up super quick. Might even try and make a start on that this week. You know, as well as everything else. But it's something different. Sometimes you want to do something different, don't you? So I've not really talked about Anglesey, have I? We had a blast. We really did. I've told you what I've made or not made while I was there. We called it out. Sam came down. I went down Friday night. Sam came down early Saturday morning, and I met her up at Abercorn's at Mustin. Neither of us had been before. Oh my goodness. I'll put some images in now of what it was like, give you a little bit of a flavour of it. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot there. There's wool. There's 2 or 3 pop-up shops we didn't even go into. Really nice cafe area. There's 2 areas on the ground floor, one for crafting, one for home furnishings, and then upstairs is the dressmaker's dream area. If you've never been to Abercorn's, they have baskets with offcuts in, some of them quite big offcuts, and they're sold by weight. And then they have a lot of fabrics on the roll. I'm not going to tell you what I bought the first time because that's going to come up tomorrow. I'm doing a 3-part mini-series. So today is my makes and plans. And tomorrow is my Abercorn fabric haul. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do an out and about on Anglesey vlog. And you can see what else we got up to, as well as lots of sewing. So if that's something you're interested in, I didn't want to do it all in one vlog. We'd be here for hours, but I wanted to do it justice. And I didn't want to leave it too long after we got back because you lose interest, don't you? So I'm doing a 3-parter, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on Thursday, it's my So Frugal vlog. So a busy week from me. By Friday, there'll be nothing and you'll be saying, thank God that woman's not on YouTube again. But then next week, we'll get back to normal. I'm just trying to play catch up because I am conscious I did very little last week. So on my way home, I called back at Abercorn's. As I said, I bought the quilting cotton for in my bag because I forgot to get it when I went the first time. And that was the reason I went back, kind of. But then I found some other fabric that had only just come in. The roll was all taped up, so it clearly wasn't there when me and Sam went. It's a cotton rayon. It's super soft. Look at this. I'm trying to do it justice, but failing badly. Let's just drape it. There we go. So it's got lots of different coloured abstract flowers on, lots of pink, a bit of blue, some ochre, cream, green. What's not to like as a summer holiday dress? Now, I've got 3 metres of it. I haven't decided what I want to make with it yet. So please let me know what you would make. So before I go, I haven't forgotten that I said I was doing a prize draw for my 2,000 subscriber celebration. And I've chosen a fabric from my stash that I've not used. I still love it, but I'm going to give it away. So all you have to do is comment below and let me know what you're sewing at the moment, and you will go into the prize draw. Now, because this is fabric, it is UK mainland only. I apologise, but the postage is too much otherwise. It's 3 meters of a stretch cotton fabric. Are you ready? It's super summery, and I hope you all like it. This is the fabric that one lucky person is going to win in my 2000 subscriber celebration draw. As I said, it has got a little bit of stretch in it. It's a light to medium weight, so wonderful for jumpsuits, dresses, anything summery. And there's 3 meters of it. So if you're interested in being the owner of this beautiful fabric, it's been washed. I will iron it and parcel it up all nice and neat. But yeah, if you want this fabric, comment and like this vlog, and I'll put you in the draw, and I will do the draw next Monday. So anybody who comments all this week, make sure you're in the UK. You can still comment if you're not, but if you can let me know that you're not UK based, then I'll know not to put you in the draw. Sorry. So comment away and I'll put you in the draw. So I'm going to love you and leave you now. I have put a few pics on the end of Anglesey just as a taster, and tomorrow we'll chat Abercarn's fabric haul. So take care, see you then.